Hello everybody, today we're in Rancho Cordova, California, and we're going to be riding with the Camellia City Vintage Lightweight Cycling Group. This is their first ever classic and vintage ride, and the ride's going to be starting in the Gold River Starbucks parking lot. If you live nearby or you want to check out the ride, go to their Facebook page. Again, it's the Camellia City Vintage Lightweight Cycling Group. Let's go. Before we get to the ride, let me add a little to what Rich has said. The Camellia City Vintage Lightweight Cycling Group ride is loosely planned for the third Saturday of each month, but this may vary. I'll put the link to the club's Facebook page below, so be sure to check in there for final ride schedules. Now let's meet some of the riders and their bikes. Get some rundown on the bikes. Okay, this is the Della Santa.
1985 Della Santa, built by Roldan for a local racer back in the day. I bought it after it was restored. I picked it up in 2015.
Wow. Cool.
And I've been doing a fair bit of riding on it here and then. So, one of 21 in my stable.
Beautiful, beautiful. What's your first name?
I'm Mark Baining.
All right, now let's check out the Chinelli.
Hey, Bob, this is a 73 Chinelli in the Dusty Rose. My girl bike. A lot of other bikes, not as many as Mark, but in the upper teens, but this is the one I'll never sell.
Cool.
Only had it about 3 years, but love it.
Beautiful, beautiful, thanks. All right, what do we have here?
It's a 1973 Colnago Super, basically exactly how I bought it off of eBay. Sitting in the sun, all I did was I changed I took the sew-up rims off and put on clincher rims, and it needed a different saddle.
Yeah, you didn't like the Unicanada, did it have one on there originally?
It came with the Ideal French saddle that was all ripped up from being in the sun, but this is the original color of the bike.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Spent a lot of time in the sun.
Wow. Yeah.
And so basically, this is exactly how I got it.
Yeah. In its own juices, as it were. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I like leaving bikes like this.
You have to with this one.
Yeah.
You have to.
And your first name?
J-A-Y, Jay.
All right. Thanks very much, Jay. Beautiful bike.
Thank you. There's a C on the front.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh. If anybody can identify it, I'd be really grateful.
Yeah, that is cool. Beautiful lugs.
Yeah.
Huh. What kind of group is that on there?
It's a group that I assembled. So I've got like the rally rear. There's a mighty tour on the front for the crank.
Oh yeah, look at that small front chainring. That's good.
Yeah, and then campy mostly.
Cool. All right, what's your name? First
Patrick.
name? Patrick. All right, Patrick. Beautiful bike.
Oh, thank you.
Seeing a lot of interesting stuff out here today. Okay, Albert, you organized this shindig, and we never got video of your bike. So tell us a little bit about your bike here.
Okay, so my bike is a 1974 Allegro Schweizermeister Model 76. It's quite a mouthful. Schweizermeister just translates as Swiss Master. It is a 1974 model, built up in Reynolds 531, tubing throughout, butted tubing. Very typical of a Swiss bike. It has components from the surrounding countries, so it has a strong light crankset, which is French. The drivetrain is Campagnolo and Nuovo Record. The brake calipers and brake levers are Weinmann, which is a Swiss company, but they're actually built in Belgium. And the handlebar is a 3T from Italy. So pretty much everything is Italian, Swiss, or French. Albert's right here. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And my sandwich just arrived. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, that's the important thing.
And that's basically it. I've got it set up to original specifications. It was a repaint of the original, so it's repainted to the original color. I did the pinstriping myself, and then the decals are appropriate decals from Greg Softly with Cyclomondo.
Wow.
And that's basically the story of it.
Beautiful.
It was about an 8-month labor of love, a little bit at a time, but it came together. It started out really rough, but it finished off beautifully.
Beautiful, beautiful.
My name is Howard,
Yeah.
and this is my Raleigh TI Team Pro. It's got a frame made of Reynolds 753, and all the components are Super Record.
Oh, wow. How long have you had this?
A couple of years, since about, I'm trying to think, 19 or 20, something like that. 2 or 3 years.
Beautiful.
I actually have 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yeah. This is the first of the 2. The other one is in team colors. It's orange and black.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
All right, and what's your name?
My name's Rich.
And what are you riding?
It's a Frejus Super Corsa, about 1962.
All right, we've seen that before.
You've seen it before.
Yes, we've seen Rich's Frejus before, but I didn't get a chance to catch up with Robert and his beautiful Tomasini Prestige, or Chris and his magnificent Massey Grand Corsa. And I even neglected to turn the camera on myself and my 1981 Olmo competition, but we were indeed all there. All right, let's ride. Hey, thanks for coming along on the ride, folks, and a big thanks to Albert Roldan for stepping up and organizing the ride. If you're in or visiting the Sacramento, California area and you have an appreciation for these fine vintage bikes, I'd strongly recommend joining the Camellia City Vintage Lightweight Cycling Group for one of these monthly rides. They really are a great bunch of folks, and as always, happy riding.